This video is on how to do the protocol for the length tension lab. We are going to prove that there's an optimal length for skeletal muscle to produce the most force. When the muscle is like this, it's at its longest, it's going to be somewhere over here. It can't produce that much force. Likewise, when it's completely contracted, when it's short, it can't produce that much force either. So there's an optimal length somewhere in the middle here that it's going to produce the most force. And to do that, we're going to be measuring how much force the muscle does at different angles, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 120. Because as you change your angle, you're changing the amount of force that the muscle is producing. Now, our biceps, our elbows are class 3 levers. That means that we have our fulcrum right here, we have our effort being put here, and we have our load being put here. So we use that equation up on the board. Force equals load times RA divided by FA. So what are those numbers? Well, RA is the distance from the fulcrum, that's this, to where the load is placed. That is this right here. FA is the distance from the fulcrum to where the effort is placed, which is right here. So we need to measure what those distances are, because at different angles, those distances are different. So I will show you right here. So here at 0 degrees, my elbow is right there, where I have the 0. And I go down, and I am at about 36 centimeters. At 10 degrees, my elbow's still there. I go down. Oh, I'm only at 34 centimeters now. I move up the next one. My palm is now way in. I'm at 28 centimeters. The next one, my palm is there, 17 centimeters. Now I'm going to do 100. That's going to give me a negative number. Let's say that's about negative 5 centimeters. And that's important. It is a negative number right there. FA is the distance from the fulcrum to where the effort is being put in. And that's hard to tell. It's about right there. So I'm going to put a mark on my arm right there. So I'm going to use this side. I'll put the mark right about there. So now, so let's use this arm. So that's about my radial superficie. So here, fully extended, I go down. It's about 12 centimeters. I'm going to go up to 60 just because it's a drastic change. And now, it's about 6.5 centimeters. So this number does get smaller too as you contract. And again, for negative 100 or for 100, it is going to be negative 1. And this is important if that negative 5 divided by negative 1 is positive 5. So that's why I'm just putting the negative numbers. Yes, it goes backwards, but negative 5 by negative is a positive. Now what you're going to do next is estimate how much weight you can hold at these angles at. So how much weight you can hold at the different angles. So I lift, I can strong at 0 degrees, I can hold 10 pounds. So these are 5s, this is 1, so it's actually 11 pounds. So I'm going to put my arm out at 0 degrees, and I cannot hold that much weight. That's why we're doing this lab. So basically, you're going to hold your arm at different angles, and you're going to estimate how much weight you can hold. If it's too much weight, you take the weight off. If it is not enough weight, you add more weight. So here, I have no problem holding it at whatever angle this is, but I cannot hold it. Now, in doing the weights, you need to be on your knees, I'm sorry, because this needs to be at the same level as your shoulder. You're not cheating using your shoulder. Now, at 0 degrees, it's basically the series parallel elements of the biceps tendon holding up the weight, whatever it is. So we're going to start at 10. It's not going to be a large weight. I swim, I exercise, I probably can't hold more than 5 pounds of this. We saw I put the 11 pound in my arm, couldn't hold it. So again, this is 11 pounds. See, I can't hold it. So you're guessing what the weight is. The bar is 1 pound. The weights say what they are on it. So let's say I was able to hold 3 pounds here. At 20 degrees, I hope I could hold 10 pounds. This is about a 20-degree angle. I'm holding it out. Uh-oh, I can't hold it at 20 degrees either. See how my arm went down? So, that is the protocol for the length tension. When you're done making these recordings, plug everything into the formula and record the data on the computer at the front. Also, you're doing both your dominant arm and your non-dominant arm. Alternate between arms, and 2 people are doing it, alternate between people. This gives the muscle a chance to rest. Thank you very much.